I'm Jess Dannhauser, and today I'm the face of America. I'm the president of Graham Windham, which is a social services organization working with young people and their families here in New York City and Westchester. We serve kids who've had a tough start in life, and our job is to work with them and their families to give them all of the support and opportunity they need to succeed. We think our kids are often underestimated, but they can do really wonderful things in the world, and we're proud to serve them. So our organization starts in the early part of after the Revolutionary War here in the United States. And Eliza Hamilton's wife was one of the four founders of the organization. It was a group of amazing women who, at that point, didn't even have the right to vote. And they decided to start this organization. They had been working with mothers who had children who had been widowed. The mothers had been widowed. And those mothers passed, and they were looking for a way to care for these children. And soon after they took those children in, they realized that there was abundant need for support to really take care of children who had been orphaned at that point in our history. They grew quickly because there was such a great need. And every day they would go and they would ask city officials, they would ask churches, they would ask anybody, local citizens and residents who could care for these children, who could help grow this orphanage. So it started as an orphanage for 6 children and grew over time. Currently we serve 5,000 children. They worked incredibly hard to take care of these kids. They met every one of their needs. And at that point, when they had very little money, actually Eliza Hamilton had debt that she owed when her husband was killed. And so they spent all of their time raising this money and taking care of the kids, and did such an extraordinary job. And they vowed, whether or not they had any money, they would never turn a child away. And they sort of bred in this organization that ethos, that we serve the kids who need us most, and we are going to be here for them for the long haul. I think of a particular young man who I'm very close to, who went through an extraordinary amount in his early teenage years, and he struggled to get over that. And his story is actually not one that is a simple story, that people's lives don't change in an instant, and like the movies, do they just live happily ever after. His story is lots of ups and downs, where he would succeed and then there would be a setback in his family and he would struggle with that emotionally. But he has made progress day in and day out. He's a chef now. He has started his own business. He has created extraordinary happiness in his life and others. But the truth is, like anybody, he has his good days and he has his bad days. The point is that we stick with our kids. We coach our kids until they're 25 years old. We don't give up early, because we know that early young adulthood period is critical in someone's life's trajectory and their success. So we stick by our kids. We have thousands of kids who are doing extraordinary things, teaching, working in a variety of fields, social workers, folks who are doing construction and working in computer analytics, but their journeys are never simple. And what we have found is if we try to move too fast and we try to just have a silver bullet and move on, that we're going to miss an important part of that journey, and we're going to miss something that's going to pull support out from under them right when they need it most. Folks who donate to Graham Windham are my heroes, because they allow the great work that we do. So the profile is not a simple one. We have folks who give every month $10 and want to make sure that they're part of our community and can help us take care of our kids. And we have folks who have extraordinary means and are giving millions of dollars. Every single dollar counts and makes sure that we can serve more and more kids. Right now, we'd like to be able to move our program that serves 400 kids in Graham Slam, that coaches young people until they're 25. We have about 1,000 kids we believe could benefit from it. So we're fundraising to expand that program. we're fundraising to make sure that this organization is around for many, many years to come. We have wonderful, wonderful supporters, and would invite anybody to join that, to come visit or to check out our website or to give me a call, to become part of this community, because we really are helping people change lives. And I try not to say that we are changing lives, because it is the individuals that we care about and that we serve who are changing their own lives, but we are giving them that opportunity and that step up to do that and to have the type of community around them that every child deserves and needs.